Gypsy Town. It's a little area that runs between Kedzie and the railroad section. When I first knew Gypsy Town, there was no overpass, railroad overpass. It was on the road. As you cross it, there was a tavern that had a park out there where a lot of the Hispanics would hold their weddings and their picnics. It was populated by white people, the first 3 blocks. Everything else on Gypsy Town was vacant. People started to move in there. I can remember when my father-in-law, bought the property and started to make his house. He was making it the Mexican way. He would come and make his little bricks out of mud and hay and let them out to bake. When he had enough, he built the kitchen, first step of the house. Believe me, you couldn't put a bullet through that wall. It's solid mud. Warm. It didn't take much to heat it. Then he added the rest of it, and he brought the family there. In the meantime, other families started to move. It got to be that 131st place and 132nd was filled with homes. I'd say 60% were Hispanic, 40% were white. They got along tremendously. I bought my first house there in Gypsy Town. What I loved about it most is that I could go out and forget to lock the door and never worry. We never had any problems there. Everybody go on vacation. Hey, keep an eye on the house. It's open. If you need something, you know where to find it. Well, this is the kind of neighborhood that existed there. Till now, the refinery took over, bought everything. I was one of the few last ones to sell out. I didn't want to sell out. They called me in one day, and I walked in there and told Mr. Russo, I am not selling my house. He says, I'm not buying your house. I want to offer you a job. I couldn't believe it. He says, you told me you were very unhappy at the airlines, so if you want the job, you can have it. I said, but I'm not selling the house. Nope, you don't have to. Okay. So that's how I wound up putting 20 years in the refinery. Bunch of better people to work with. I'm not complaining. They were fun. We still hold our monthly meetings to keep in touch with each other.